What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a nice chill Sunday stream here, hanging out in the studio. This is going to be a fun stream, and you all will have to let me know like the quality of how everything's working out, because I'm streaming with a dual PC setup now. So my MacBook is just running Ableton Live, which is great. We love that. And then I have a PC that is full on running the stream and everything. And I've got a little monitor over here. So I was having some technical issues prior to this where like my MacBook could not handle both streaming and running Ableton Live at the same time. Like stuff was just going badly. But now it seems super stable, knock on wood, seems like it's gonna work. So thank you all for being like guinea pigs today for like a nice little chill stream. And I figured what we would do today is, mess around, make some music in Ableton Live 11. If you guys have any questions and I can potentially answer them, I will, about Live 11 and the new DAW and all that. Hello, everybody who's in the chat. I'm thankful that you all turned up on a dime to just come hang out. Let me know if you're a notification squad or if you saw it through like Twitter or you saw it through Instagram or something like that. I'd love to know what brought you here. And we're going to make some music today. I want to say hello to folks in the chat before we get started. Jonathan Mueller was the first one here today. Hello, thank you for being here. Nate Robertson, what's going on? Pierre Z Music. Superman Bueno is here. Corey, what's going on? My mom is here. Hello. Julian, what's going on? YHL is here. Belindanoff, hello. Nice to see you. My dad is here. Hello. Ari. Kevin Shaji, Radorian, Vibe Music, Remco, I'm choking. And hello to all of you. And Jay got a YouTube notification. Good to know. Manuel, hello. Nice to see you here. I've got my tea. I've been eating some pistachios because I was quite hungry. And I think we're going to make some music today. I was actually cheating a little bit because I was waiting for my groceries to get delivered. And I was just chilling, waiting. I was going to start the stream. And I actually had started, making some music already. So we kind of have a bit of a beat going already. But I'm happy to show you guys kind of the parts of what I'm messing with. I was just poking around, seeing if I could find like some new stuff in Live 11 and whatnot. And it turns out I was poking around in Max for Live devices, which I don't normally do. And I was like, let me poke around and see if there's an instrument I haven't used. And I found this instrument called Laverne, which I don't know much about. I don't know if this is going to give us much text here. No, it's not going to tell us anything about the device in particular. But it's just a nice little synth that I put some chorus and some reverb on. Let me take off the effects and show you all what it sounds like. I did mess with the amp envelopes. We've got a nice high attack here. Fades in nicely. And I just started messing with playing some chords on this. It's got almost like a very sad lo-fi sound to it. JB Music Productions is here. What's going on? Kimberly Mangano, hello. Kimberly crushed it during the Beatober challenge, that's for sure. Notification gang, yes, I see you all. That's so great. Anyway, like I just ended up using this synth out of nowhere because the name Laverne caught my eye and I felt like I hadn't seen that before. I don't know if it's new to Live 11 or not, perhaps. I cranked the width up. And then I threw on the new like chorus ensemble device, which if you don't know, if we go to audio effects, the audio effects are kind of all sorted now in these categories, which is really nice. Takes me a little bit longer to find what I need, but it is a bit more organized. And if we go to pitch and modulation, you'll see that like phaser flanger is a single device now, and then chorus ensemble is a device, which gives us a classic chorus and then an ensemble and then a vibrato. So with that on, let's play it before first. Let's throw on this new chorus ensemble device on the vibrato setting. You can see we're just at 9.5% amount. And let's hear that. I just love the sound of this, and that vibrato is so subtle, but it's not only adding vibrato. A few different devices in Live 11 have actually added this nice warmth knob, which of course adds warmth to our sound. So no warmth here. can see we can really push it. We get that grit on top. If I pull that back to kind of where it was, which I kind of forget, it was like there. And I just started playing these chords. Like, I didn't even mean to start a track before we started streaming, but I did. And I ended up looping those. Oh. Very sad and somber, in my opinion. We add a little bit of reverb on top. Cool. And then I just continued to poke around in Max for Live. I actually, to fill you guys in, I want to try recording some vocal drones today. And I've got a mic here ready to go for that. And I think that will be a lot of fun. And I think that'll be a perfect layer to add to this because I already like built up a few layers here. But I used a Max for Live instrument next called Bassline, which is kind of just a very nice sounding bass. I added some pedal to it. I love using pedal to beef up bass lines, especially because it's got this sub button here. Let me turn that off. It does a bit to beef up that low end. I'm not hearing it too much in my headphones right now, actually, but we add that bass line. Very basic bass line here, like aggressive kind of bass line below those chords. And we do the typical TAETRO vocal sample situation. Camus, if you want to be in my chat, stop talking about cracked software. Let's see. And we'll put that one in timeout. Perfect. All right, so we got some nice vocal samples here. Let's quantize those. I already recorded those, but I just wanted to do it again for the stream. Couple rogue notes here that we don't need. Notice the way that velocity looks different now too. There's a couple other like things, a couple other parameters that we can edit here, but you know, it's no longer that like long node that reaches up to the top. We have these levels here. So that looks a little bit different. Also, you probably noticed this whole section kind of looks different if you used to Live 10 or below. All right, so I'm gonna turn off the monitoring. I don't want any of these to be quite that high actually, so let's bring them all down. One thing, I got that nice delay on there too, a nice little ping pong situation going on. Maybe shave off some of these highs though. Can bring them back in later. Okay, for drums, I assembled this little kit here. This has like a, I don't know how to describe this kind of sound, but you notice I put together like a bunch of acoustic kind of sounds. So let's add like a perk layer on top of this. Here we go. That's just like some messy perk. We're just gonna quantize it. And now let's add a beat over it. We're being messy today. I kind of like that I missed that downbeat. But we'll add those back in. Boom. And that's like the beat that we're working with here today. I'm having some fun with it. I don't know. It's just a really quick demo that I did while I was waiting for the groceries to come. And I figured I would start off the stream by messing with it. I'm going to go ahead and mix some of these perks though. There's one specific hit that I think is a little too hard. It's actually that snare. Woo! What's up, Beisha? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. My friends, I really want to upgrade. So now that we've upgraded this situation with the streaming tech, right? So tech-wise, things are going to look a lot better, or things are actually going to run a lot smoother. So that can mean like longer streams, doing stuff with like different plugins that, you know, would overload the computer previously. But I also want to like upgrade the assets for the stream, like new starting soon screen, new be right back screen, like get a nice overlay so I can have chat on screen. Let me know what y'all think of that. And also, I did pause my Patreon for this month. So nobody, if you were a patron, had to pay for Patreon. And I think I'm going to switch entirely to YouTube memberships, which would mean like if you became a member on YouTube, you could get access to the Discord channel. You'd get emotes, like special TAETRO emotes, sub badges, so everybody could see that you're like a sub or a member. And I think that would just be a lot of fun. And then I could also do members only videos and members only live streams. If you guys are kind of interested in that, let me know what you think, because I'm thinking about switching from Patreon to do that. Okay. Like I said, I want to make some vocal drones to kind of work with this beat that we've got going here. I need to make sure I have an input set though, because I'm going to use the mic. And what inspired this was I was messing around with the new hybrid reverb, which I think is great. Kind of combines convolution reverb if you've used it, with the normal reverb that combines them. You can switch from the different algorithms. See, this is what I mean. I'm like looking for reverb, but my mind's just not working. Time and space, hybrid reverb. Of course, normal reverb is still there, but now we have hybrid reverb, which we can switch up the algorithms, and it even has this nice shimmer algorithm, which I'm a big fan of. And let me see what kind of convolution reverbs we have here. We want large rooms, or we want like a hall. Oh, I should, is this on? Yes. Let's set the input output to 1. Okay. Is it monitoring? Check, check, check. It is indeed monitoring. Now you can hear that reverb. Let me turn it up actually. We love that. And you can hear that it's actually generating like a tone, like an octave up, because when we use the shimmer algorithm, it's got those plus 12 semitones, and we can even mess with that. I'm not going to mess with the pitch because I want it to be an octave up, but we could mess with that indeed. Utilities, yes, there we go. I think that sounds pretty cool. So I want to make some drones with that. Oh, that's on our map. And I want it to go along with this beat, obviously. But I'm actually going to grab a vocal chain that I've used in the past, because I know it already has the auto-tune on it that I want to use. I want like an electronic kind of sound. So I want to put this reverb on top of like a normal kind of auto-tuned vocal. like it. Let's make sure we're in the right key. Are we in C? Yes. All right, let's do something. We're gonna EQ it first. I want to get those lows out of there. We don't need that metronome anymore. Let's grab EQ8. We don't really need that many lows going into the reverb at all. And I will compress. I actually don't want to use C6 right now. I will just throw on a stock compressor. Just to really flatten out the dynamics. Okay, now that's all well and good, but let's freeze it. There's a nice little freeze button here, and watch what happens. We're gonna make a drone out of it. Okay, now we have this little drone. I want to just resample it really quick. Oh, that's not how that works. I'm going to set up a second audio track now. And I'm going to take some of those effects off, bring the volume back down. I'm going to resample it from track 5. So we want track 5. Now let's see that audio from this track is going into this track. Let's record this. You can see we're getting our nice drone here. So now I have this drone as audio, which is convenient. Also with this drone function, one thing I like about it is I can push this button right here and actually add back into the drone. Record that. So now I've got that version recorded, and I'm just gonna make a bunch of these for now. Let's just keep going. Go. Let's keep recording. It's getting to be a lot of layers. We need to EQ some of this a bit, but let's just record that really quick. All right. Now I can kill the freeze. All right. Woo. All right, let's kill that for now. And now we have these stems here. I should save because we're working with a beta and who knows what could happen. What is the date today? The 15th, 11/15, vocal drones. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hi, George. George asks how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. The new Ableton Live 11 seems to be so dope. It's true. Thank you for saying the beat is beautiful too. Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun with Live 11. I was very surprised to see that Live 11 would come out so soon. Well, it's not really that soon, but it is sooner than the gap between 10 and 11. I mean 9 and 10. So I was surprised, but pleasantly surprised. Look at this cool drone we made. Let's clean it up. Now, what if we add just some regular reverb on top of it? Reverb on reverb, my friends. And let's widen it. You can hear that change that's happening. Which, let's actually fix that. Let's see if it'll be obvious. It's not as obvious. Cool. I want to brighten this up a little bit. Maybe I don't. When I sidechain this, it's going to sound great, I think. Let's continue to mess with it. Let me go ahead to, I don't know. What do I want here? Nope, that's not what I want. Phaser and flanger. There is a new actual, I might mess with that later, so I'll just turn it off for now. There's a doubler feature here. This is gonna sound bad when I first play it. You hear how it's kind of all over the place, but if we bring the rate down and the amount down a bit, this is almost getting to be like a little bit of a tape texture. That's fun. And now we're just getting crazy with it. I like adding this, so the chorus now I didn't talk about before, but it's got this ensemble feature. So you normally classic, you know, you're getting 2 waveforms here. Ensemble, you're getting 3. Let's make this wide, wide, wide. So now we already have a drum situation. We already have a drum loop. So now what if this vocal drone starts reacting to that kick drum? It's going to just make it blend so much better. And to do that, we will sidechain using the compressor. Let's throw this on the top of the chain. We'll sidechain. Where are we going to sidechain from? The drum rack, specifically the kick. And let's bring the threshold down. And we should be receiving a signal. Yep, I can see right there. The kick is going. Let's play it. Now, I'm going to resample this one more time. I'm happy with how that sounds actually, and I want to resample it. The reason I'm going to resample it is so that I have, like, those effects will essentially get printed on, and then I might just go ahead and put it into a simpler so we can play it as an instrument. Let me show you what I mean. So again, same process for like resampling from within Live. We're going to take audio from the track we're resampling, track 3, and let's record. I suppose it could be louder. Let's try that one more time. And I'm going to boost the gain. Yeah. Just so we can have like a nice full level sample. There we go. I'm gonna let it go for probably 8 bars, and then we'll have it. Oh, now it's doubling, and now there's extra effects on here that I don't need. Folks saying that they're having trouble with sidechaining, go back and watch the last 3 minutes and watch exactly what I just did. Watch it over and over and over again until you do exactly what I do. All right, now I'm gonna kill this old one. Oh, one thing I didn't think of is this is gonna have the sidechain printed into it. I like it, but let's actually do a version without it. I think it's cool. It might come in handy, but I'd rather have a dry version without it. So I turned the sidechain off because, what happened? Oh, I turned the track off. I turned the sidechain off for now because I'm resampling it. And when I resampled it before, the sidechain was on. So now that pumping that was, that effect, the pumping effect from the sidechain compressor was printed onto the audio. So now I wouldn't be able to have this audio without the pumping effect because it's printed on there. But we turned it off. So now we have a clean version of that drone. Let me, so look at this one, and then that has sidechain on it. This one does not have sidechain on it. Look at those downbeats. Look at the difference. If you were confused about what sidechain is before, this should tell you. This audio here is reacting to the kick drum. It's pumping. This one is not. It's just a straight drone. All right, let's experiment further. I actually don't know how this fits in with all the other elements of the track yet. But we'll figure that out later. I really just wanted to play with the vocal drones. It's not about the track. I'm gonna use a simpler. Am I gonna use a simpler? I hope so. Yep. Now we take this drone that we just recorded and we drop it in here. And we don't hear anything because that track is soloed. Cool. So now I've got the sound here. Let's show off the push. Now we have something totally new. Yo, what up, Sarah? How's it going, folks? Yes, I'm eating pistachios. Who said that? Jonathan Delton said, can I download Live 11? You can apply for the beta. How about recording the sound of the pistachios? Says Kimberly. That's a good idea. I will do that after I'm done messing with this. Okay, let's get back into it. While I eat some pistachios, actually. I want to take that sidechain that I was using before. And now I want to put the sidechain on this new instrument that I made. Yo, what up, Alex? Alex said first time on the channel, and I love it. Thanks so much. Can you all give Alex a shout in the chat? It's his first time here. I think this ends up putting the track in the wrong key, but we can build up a new track off of this. Excellent. Hey, Sarah, thank you so much for the super chat. $1.49. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't like that I held that last note a little too long. What's happening? Quantize. Was I just playing off the whole time? I think I was not hearing the proper downbeat. Let's try recording that again. That's better. All right, now we have this, and this is fun. I actually do not want this to be reacting to velocity. I want this to just be clean. Oh, it's interesting. It's not even warping, which is great because I don't need it to warp. All right. I'm just going to make all these velocities the same. Boom. Can I use these elements? I think we ended up in G. We did end up in G. Let's go ahead and switch our push to the proper setting here. I might not even use this space line anymore, but this could work. I don't really love it, but let's stick with it. Somebody said, oh yeah, Kimberly said to record the sound of the pistachio shells. I think we can make that work. Let's do it. Hey. We don't need to go through that reverb, that's for sure. The other cool thing about this dual PC setup, I know I'm the only one who's probably excited about it, is I can have this mic set up, and I feel like I could have done that before, but maybe not. One thing I really like to do, let's experiment with this for a second, is play random sounds and then quantize them. I used to do that with little kids a lot. Little kids, if you get them just to hit a drum randomly or whatever, you put it into live and you quantize it, you can come up with some really cool random rhythms. And it's fun. Let's just try recording this. Random sounds, and then we will all right, that's the random sound collection there. We probably could have turned the gain up a little bit. But now if I don't know if this is going to work, but Command A, Command U, see we got warp markers. And we can put the sidechain on there. We can widen it. Even so, we can add the vocoder. Am I ever going to be able to find the vocoder in here? It's got to be under modulations, right? Nope. It's got to be under performance. Nope. What? Pitch and modulation? Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. I guess. Let's hear. I put it on the wrong track. And we can tune these too, because that bowl is resonating. Let's bring up the gain as well. This looks different. We'll add a shaker rhythm if this doesn't pan out. It kind of sounds like popping popcorn at this point. But what could help this even more is, of course, some delay. Time and space. Let's throw some delay on here. Oh, unarm it. There we go. Now it's sizzling around us. It does kind of sound like rain. I love this. Good suggestion, Kimberly. Thank you. Let's, oh, it is already kind of wide. Now, what would happen if we duplicated this? And let's maybe group them together at the same time. Shift, group them just so we can be organized. We put one left, even though they're wide. I'm curious to see. And now, what if we just detune this, like -12 or something? I like it. Lucas, thank you so much for joining. But I do love the way the pistachio shells sound. Should we record that as well? Let's add a new audio track. And let's sample some more pistachio shells. All right, we'll put the mic right here. Let's monitor it. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Chat, what do I do? Need a stand. I do have a desk stand, but that'd be too easy. What did I do? I turned a knob on the push. And now, yeah, that was crazy. All right, let's just record. Very basic rhythm. Very basic rhythm. Here we go. I'm going to solo this, but have the metronome on, and let's just do it. I'm spilling pistachio shells all over myself, but did you guys see, or did you hear, I should say, the difference in sound, like when my hand was cupped? That's important, because that could kind of change the character. Oh, I forgot to turn up the input gain anyway. But let's go ahead. That's the hand cupped, and then the hand eventually becomes not cupped, which I like. Let's go ahead and quantize this as well. I gotta set up my driver error compensation and stuff like that, because I think it's not quite recording in at the right timing. Not that I played it. I'm certain I did not play it perfectly. I missed that day. I missed rhythm day in Pistachio class. All right, so that's a very, very basic sound, right? But we can use some of the same techniques we used before. I want to take out some. I'm looking for frequencies that I don't like. Cool. And we can use a little bit of what we did before, is all I was going to say. Meaning that we can add some delay, which will give us a better, a cooler rhythm. We could even use some echo. Oh no. Gotta unarm the track. Not quite that. Let's do 3 against 4. So now we've got this nice little shaker here. Very cool. And what does it sound like on top? That sounds a little out of time. I even wonder what it will sound like if I just bring the pitch way down. We got a nice little organic shaker here. I don't love that as much as I love the other sound. That's with the rhythm. All right, I'm excited about that. Okay. What do we do now, chat? We do have a version of this drone. Like, that's just a single note. So one thing we could do, I'm just going to duplicate this simpler. Oh my gosh, what did I do? I'm going to duplicate the simpler. If I can hit the right button. And I'm going to now use the single note. So now we can just play this like an instrument. It's not a chord. Cool. Let me just make sure, like, what note is that? I gotta figure it out. Okay, that's in key for us already. Perfect. We turn that attack up. We lose that little, like, click at the beginning. I'm sorry, chat. I've been neglecting you. Kenna asks, hey, TAETRO, when making a beat, what do you prefer? Building on one sound, making a beat with it and go from there, or making each part different but still using the same sounds? I don't really understand that question, but I usually just kind of build up. I find a sound that I like. I think about the mood and the tone and the ambiance that I'm going for. And then I kind of build up from there. And when you know like what style or what mood you're going for, it kind of dictates what kind of sounds you use. Like I know that I'm not going to use a nice bright piano in this particular track. It's a bit moody. If you guys have more questions, feel free to ask them. After I layer in this new layer, I'll take some time, I'll pay attention to chat. If you say my name in the chat, like if you type it, it highlights it orange for me, it makes it much easier. I have an idea to potentially add some pedal to this. That adds a nice little amount of little bite there, little bite. Cool. Nikki asks, when is the launch of Ableton Live 11? Next year, bro. Go to Ableton's website. I feel like I'm so used to push 1 that when I play on push 2, my velocities are all over the place. That's not what I wanted to adjust. All right, cool. Let's see if we can make this vocal sample work. I'll add this vocal sample in, then we'll do some Q&A for sure. I know I messed up somewhere. Oh, that one was wrong. I'm eating this entire bag of pistachios, chat. What's happening to me? I need to make pistachio merch now. Alright, I fixed it. Here we go. Let's organize this really quick. So let's label this vocal drone stems. Like we're not playing this, we're just using it to pull sample material from. So that's cool. We will stop that clip and we will make this gray so I can remember that I don't want to use it. I started using the lighter theme as well. It just feels better on my eyes. This is Pistachio Shaker. This is Pistachio Rhythm. And we haven't used this bass line yet, but let's get everything here into a scene so we can just launch the scene. Oops, it doesn't work like that. Very cool. Oops, why do I do stuff like that? I struggle. All right, and now we have a nice little scene to play. Because everything else before was like, this is what we started with. Don't forget, chat. Different key. Entirely different key. And then we end up with this. Different key. And I would say different feel. All right. Let's answer some questions in the chat. So should we play some tunes in the background while we answer some questions? Let's do it. I'm going to obviously play my own music so I don't copyright strike myself, you know? Let's do it. I'm just going to play Beat Sketches Volume 1 while we are chilling here. Please. It doesn't want to. There we go. All right, hopefully that's not too loud for the Q&A, but let's chill. Let's dim the lights a little bit and let's chat, right? Ooh, here we go. I realized I didn't turn the bat on today. Okay. Here we are, chat. Let's scroll up. I'm looking at people that have tagged my name. Hello, VR and Games. Thank you for being here. Ramses, what you got for me? Are you thinking of making a Discord server? Would love to collab and do stuff with this community. Funny, you should say that. We started talking about that earlier today. I have a Discord server. Right now it's tied completely to my Patreon, but I have paused my Patreon for the month because on December 1st, will be switching to entirely YouTube memberships. Where you'll be able to become a member, you'll be able to join the Discord, you'll be able to get cool emotes, you'll be able to get badges that show how long you've been a member for, and you'll get other cool perks like members only live streams and members only videos, discount to controlfreakclub.com, all that good stuff. So that's where I'm at with the Discord server situation. So stay tuned. Maybe we can even launch that like a little before the beginning of December. I'm going to be away for Thanksgiving. I don't know. We'll think about it because I also want to launch all the new stream assets that are going to look really cool. Kenneth Fry says, thanks for elaborating, man. Lo-fi sounds all the way. Yeah, I say so. I was just asking because I was thinking that building up may get a bit boring for any possible listeners. Well, building up only gets boring for listeners if you're not like building interesting things, you know? If something new is happening every 4 bars and it's interesting and it serves a purpose and it's musically like cool, people are going to be interested. It's the rate at which you build up, and it's also like tension and release, right? Like build up some tension, then release it, etc., etc. If you're not following me on Spotify, you can listen to this music that's playing right now on Spotify. So let me know how the sound levels are. This is from Beat Sketches Volume 1. Raul B asks, are you streaming off your Mac? Sorry, if it's been asked before, but could you talk a bit about your streaming setup? I can indeed. So let me see. Actually, so what's interesting is my keyboard, my Mac keyboard is here. While like it's attached to the Mac. This right here is a keyboard that controls the Windows computer that is right next to the camera. Giant gaming PC that a couple of my friends helped me build. But I don't do much gaming, not PC gaming at least. I play on PS4. So one of these tracks is armed. That's what I'm finding. That's so funny. We lost our tunes. Hello? Okay, unarm that track and we're good. Yeah, so I am actually running Ableton Live on my MacBook Pro. That's the computer you guys see. And then I use the gaming PC to stream. I have a video mixer where the cameras all run into, so I can have a top-down cam, right? And then I can have, you can see the screen cam, you can see my Spotify. And then you can see me. And I can mix all that. That's all done on a video mixer. But this is so much better because my computer will not just like die like before. I couldn't even charge the computer at the same time. Like the computer would lose battery even though it was plugged in while I was streaming because it was such a power struggle. My computer, my Spotify will only play one of these TAETRO tracks right now. I don't know what's up with that. I wanted to have some smooth jams in the background, but it ain't happening. Yep. That's the streaming setup. Nate Robertson says, is the Keylab Essential 49 by Arturia good? Yes. You could have made your own assessment on that for sure. You don't need to ask somebody if it's good. You can watch some videos and you can make your own kind of assessment. My mix, do you know how to program the Arturia Minilab Mark II knobs in Ableton Live? Yes, you need to Google custom MIDI mapping in Ableton Live. And it's not specifically for the Arturia Minilab, but this is a concept that is across all controllers. You need to learn how to do that. Yais says, I joined this midway, so apologies, but where are you sourcing these samples? They are great. So some of the samples, like the drum samples in particular, excuse me, are splice samples. All those samples are splice samples. And then stuff that you hear like this, we just recorded. Those are pistachio shells. And then the other sounds, that's my voice, if you can believe it. And that's my voice as well. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of pulling from the splice and making our own samples today. Awesome. Pistachio type beat in the house. It's true. I should name the song Pistachio, says Jonathan Mueller. Yes. Stomper says, hey, TAETRO. Just want to thank you for your reply to my question on a live last week. I'm happy that I could help. Found a couple of great Ableton tutorials, and by the end of the evening, I comfortably made 2 beats. That's huge, Stomper. Great work. Keep going. You're never done learning. You can always find another tutorial. You can always push yourself to do what you did a little bit better. All that good stuff. If you're curious about the next live stream, we've got a stream coming up on Tuesday. Really cool interview. I won't say who it is yet. But it's going to be a very fun interview with somebody who knows a lot about Ableton Live and performing and has even worked with Kanye West before. So that's going to be fun. Luis Gustavo says, sup? What is up, Luis? Nice to see you. Oh, Tyra's here. Hello, Tyra. What other questions we got? What are your thoughts about the Novation Launch Key 25 Mark II? I just got one recently. It's great. That's my thoughts. Do you see yourself getting into hardware synths? I think if I was going to get into hardware synths, I would have already. I really like groove boxes, like my model cycles, my Novation circuit. I love stuff like that. I love the Micro Freak. I just like don't hook all that gear up. Like I'm such an in-the-box producer. It's hard. There's so much out there. I could get so many more views on YouTube if I just did the hardware synth thing. But, you know, it doesn't call to me. It does not call to me. JS Road says, when my Novation Launch Key Mini Mark III arrives, do I get any software? I believe so. And I believe it'll say that on Novation's website, if you really want to know. Quentin says, sorry, I just joined, but how do I make more complex original drum patterns? Well, don't try to reinvent the wheel too much. Every rhythm that has ever been created, every rhythm that's possible has likely been played. You're not going to create something new. We can squash our ego on that one. You'll never make something new. But you can do some rhythm training. So you need to actually get good at the fundamentals of rhythm. Like watch the finger drumming video that I did. Watch videos about programming drums and drum patterns. Watch your favorite producers if they have tutorials or interviews or whatever. Watch them work in their DAW of choice and see what they do to program the rhythms they want to do. Lorenzo asks, what headphones do I use? These are the JBL Club 1s. I did some photo work for JBL and they sent these to me. And I believe they're the best headphones that I have. They're noise canceling, not that I'm using that right now, but they're noise canceling, they're Bluetooth, which is convenient for just like casual listening and on the go. And they also have really nice bass and really crisp highs. And I really like them. JBL Club 1s. Let's hear what we have again. Remember, that's my voice. Shall we drop the bass in? Or the beat, I should say. Here we go. Should we add like a traditional 808? I think that would be cool. Finish up this beat here today. Thank you all for joining. I'm so excited that you're here today hanging out with me. If you're enjoying this live stream, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have notifications turned on. I am putting out a new video tomorrow. I got a new video tomorrow, which is going to be a very cool looping performance video. Then I have TAETRO Talks on Tuesday, where I'm doing an awesome interview. And then I will release on Wednesday the tutorial for the performance that is going up tomorrow on Monday. So it's going to be a busy start to the week. Make sure your notifications are on. Make sure you turn up. And we have our 808. I gotta get rid of that thing that's at the end of the vocal thing. Sounds like a dying cat over here. What's that? Hope it was that. All right, let's get organized here. Move the 808. I think adding a little bit of glide to this 808 will help. Oh my gosh, my brain turned off. I'm finding the pattern, I think. So close, but not quite. Keep going. I'm gonna just delete that. Try again. I'm messing up. Yeah, I could go with like a more punchier thing like that, but I will not. Not today. Alright, so where are we gonna start from? This is a good enough basic 808 for now. Thank you so much for watching, Tyra. I'm so glad. Thank you for those kind words. Since we can't really be all here with each other. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's why I like went hard on the live streaming tech for like when this COVID-19 stuff hit. First of all, I needed to be able to still be with you guys. And I knew that people were going to need live streams, like companies. But then just like being able to connect with the community like this. I mean, this is the best we got, right? We're all here together, chilling, different parts of the world, hanging out. Like I'm not supposed to, like I don't feel like I need to do anything totally instructional here. I'll do my best to maybe teach you guys something new and be interesting and entertaining. But I'm really just here chilling, making music and hanging with you all. That's where I'm at. X is the GOAT. Yeah, of course you're late, dude. Mad late. All right, let's add this layer on top and see what we come up with, and then we'll probably call it a day. So any final questions y'all have, please drop them. Thanks for hanging around, Kimberly. Thanks for inspiring the pistachio samples today. I appreciate you. Have a good night. I like this little melody on top. I think I can do something with it. I don't know if I love how it sounds at the moment. Let's put this in a ton of reverb. Probably get some of that attack back now that I'm using this instrument a little bit differently. Why is bass important, asks Nate Robinson. Bass is important for a lot of reasons. A lot of the times it guides the harmony of your track, like it guides the chord progression. Other times it's like leading the rhythm. It's like giving you the bounce or the movement that you need. Bass is very important. Case in point, if I take this 808 now, after we've been listening to it for so long, it feels so empty, you know? Like there's no rock bottom. I need that rock bottom. Vibe sounds, when I was like doing more band stuff and songwriting stuff, I was using Reaper a lot to just, because it was free and I could just track things, you know? All right, let's just do a very, very basic arrangement here and then we'll call it. So how would we create a nice intro with this? Probably with the chords. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit that play button. And let's get it, let's get it. Actually, the thing that I should have done is taken this whole batch because this is everything right now, right? And I'm just gonna move it over here so I can pull from it and build an intro with it. I don't need that. So we can make that go away. And then let's find what is playing chords for us here. Is it this? Nope, that track is completely off. This is the drums. Yeah, this is how we'll start. Give that a nice little intro. All right, and then we will obviously drop the kick and snare there. So I'm going to take a version of this drum loop. I'm going to duplicate it actually so I can have one that I can destroy. I'm going to get rid of all this besides the kick and the snare. And I don't want that yet. And actually, I do want a version of that though. Let's build on it a little more. So I'm going to get rid of this top layer stuff. And let me turn my like audition sound back on. I want to keep those trap snares. I want to get rid of this. Boom. And then now we're going to drop the like full version. So you see how we just like took one drum loop and kind of we're getting 3 uses out of it. We'll drop 808s there as well. And we might even throw some, we might actually get a trap hi-hat loop to use as well. All right, I don't want any of this to come in yet. Okay, so leading right up to here, we can have a little bit of a bridge section that gives this melody its rightful place. We'll keep these chords. And we'll bring these pistachios back in. Let's bring them here. Again, so this there's a question earlier actually about like building up and keeping the listener interested. That's a little bit of what we're building out here. And now we're going to drop everything in again. So we're going to copy this entire section and we're going to drop it in here. We're going to add, oh, I did not add it in the proper place. We're going to add more to this, but this is just our skeleton. These are the musical ideas that we already made. Do a little bit of filtering. All right, yes. I think for sure that we need some trap hi-hats. So let's find them. Hi-hats. And let's just say hi-hat because it's messing up with the search. And I want loops. This is splice, by the way. People like always ask, like, what is that? That could work potentially. Let's see. Oh, I don't know why I added it in that vocal drones track. Let's add it to its own track here, and then get rid of all the crap that's on here. No, that sounds bad. That's odd. That almost sounded like it was not quantized. I want the Boy Wonder ones, yeah. I'm looking to just juxtapose some straight up trap hi-hats with all these organic percussions. Like Sierra, that's like just steady, as opposed to all the stuff that's bouncing around the ears. I think we can find a slightly more interesting one, but that is kind of doing what I wanted it to do. That's kind of what I want right there, because it's got the stutter in it. There we go. And obviously, we can add a little bit of more character to it. And we'll repeat that. Push it a little over. I want to consolidate this so it's all one thing. Basically just taking the little loops and making them into one giant one, so I can then maybe mess with the pitch. That sits on top a little bit better. Tiago asks, hey, is Ableton Live 11 out? Well, I did have it in advance, so that's cool. But anybody can apply for the beta currently, I believe. I don't know if you have to own Live 11 or something, or if you have to own Live 10 to get the beta. I don't know how it works. Let's add some noise to this. Oh, Splice, why are you so loud? Let's see what this will do for us. I think I want to do something cool there, so I'm gonna actually pull everything back, and we're gonna put a nice fill on that drum, on that beat 4. I need to change that. All right, let's see if we can make a cool fill there. Oops, bring this over here. All right. Let's go from bar 15. Where do I want that to stop? That's what I want to do. Remember that, chat. Something like that. I can find another sample to use there. Know your samples, because if I just type in drumline, I think I'm going to find what I want. I think I want that. I don't think I want that. I don't want that. See if one of those is what I want. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I want to do. Boom, boom, boom. We don't need to loop that. That would be crazy. That's not what I want to do. Let's just audition this. All right, I think something like that. Let me show you take lanes really quick. So everything that I just played was being recorded, even though it looks like it was not. And if I do this, Command Shift, no, Command Alt, help. Guess I did it incorrectly. Why did that not work? All right, anyway, I thought it was recording, but it was not. Maybe I wasn't recording at all, actually. Yeah, it should have been. I don't know why it's not. Anyway, I don't know where my little take lanes button is. No matter. It's not even in this menu, huh? I don't know. I broke it, chat. That's all I know. I broke it. That repeat sounds cool. Hello, please arm the drum track. I'm spending too long on this fill, chat. I don't like to spend this long on things. Let's not record past that point. Let's only record here. I missed it. That's pretty much what I wanted to do, I think. All that for that. But we also can like filter it and stuff, which I think is what we're gonna do. I also didn't need to be like hammering on the pads that hard. Yeah. We could like build up reverb there. We could even just make it super wide here or something. There we go. That's ish. Amazing, Tiago. Is upgrading from 10 to 11 worth it? I think so, but you can also look at all the new features and see if you'll even use them. I need some like noise, like a waves. That's what I need. Yeah, and then we would add something in new, I think. What if we reverse that? Grab it, reverse it, and then bring it down. Tons of reverb on it. We're getting there. Yeah, and then I think it would call for a new section. So basically we've got like a full beginning section of a track. It's not totally there, but it's close. Those drums definitely are not, that snare is definitely not hitting hard enough, so. I would add another snare there, I think. We like that. Little chorus action in there. Cool, our nice little ocean section here. Command D, Eric, Command D. All right. Chat, I think that's all I got for you today. I think I'm gonna get ready to eat some real food other than pistachios. That's one idea. I hope you all enjoyed this stream. If you did, make sure you're subscribed. Get ready for the new video tomorrow, so turn notifications on if you haven't yet, because it'll be a very cool performance video, playing some guitar in it. And then live stream on Tuesday, TAETRO Talks, the interview show. You guys will be able to learn a lot on Tuesday from our guest. And then Wednesday, I'll be dropping a tutorial. And who knows after that? who knows what could happen? Maybe streaming. Who knows? I really enjoyed making this beat today, though. I'm glad it evolved the way it did. And I'm glad you all turned out to hang out. Yes, Tiago saying he'll rewatch. That's great because you will be able to rewatch this stream later and rewind and watch from the beginning if you did not. So you can see like the birth of this whole track, which I think is really cool. And you might learn something along the way. But yeah, if you're not signed up for the live beta, you should try to sign up. I don't know. I think a lot of people are signing up. So just try to put your email in, sign up for the beta, and maybe you'll get it. Hopefully you'll get it, but it might take some time. New streaming setup worked out great. Knock on wood, it continues to do so. Thank you all for tuning in and help me test that out. Hoping to do more streams soon. So stay tuned because channel memberships are coming. Emotes, member badges, Discord access, members only videos, members only live streams. So get ready for that. We're gonna have 3 tiers of membership soon and a bunch of new live stream assets too. So make sure you are subscribed. Thank you all for hanging out today. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. This has been TAETRO. Have a good one.